university, I used to be an RA. And basically every semester without fail, one of the RAs always hosted a wand making program. They used chopsticks, and basically everyone who attended the program made their own wands, their own Harry Potter wands. And when I saw the Harry Potter makeup brushes like viral on the internet, I was like, wait, you can make your own. There's practically no difference between a chopstick and a makeup brush. They're both made out of wood, and you can easily make it into a wand. So this is where the video came as an idea. It's the same concept as chopsticks, but this time using makeup brushes. I'm going to start this video by guiding you to what you need. You basically already have the makeup brushes, right? So I'm just going to guide you first what you need, and then I'll take you through the steps, and hopefully you will enjoy this video. That I'm going to use, and as you can see, they're not that special. I really don't like the designs of them, and they're getting ugly and roughed up from how I use them. And I'm also going to use these two paint brushes. I'm going to start with the skinnier brushes first. The glue gun is heating up, and if it looks messed up, it's because it's been my mom's since like the 80s and it still works. So while this heats up, I'm going to select some beads. It's already heated up. And put a little bit of glue on the end. Like so, and don't worry about messing up because wands are not supposed to be perfect. This wand, I wanted to have kind of like a little trail of a little spiral. Stop right there, and as you can see, there's a little spiral, and I'm gonna put it on this sponge for it to dry. So as you can see, this already dried off, and if there's any of those like strings from the glue, just tear them off. And now what we're gonna do is gonna get a brush and a little bit of brown paint, and we're gonna paint over this. I'm gonna be using this acrylic paint that I've literally had for years, and what I'm gonna do is just paint over the brush. Paint it all the way through because I'm going to stick it in the sponge and wait for it to dry, and when this part dries I'm going to paint the rest of it. As you can see, the paint covered the brush pretty well, and we're just going to leave it to dry and go on to the next brush. Now onto this next brush, we're going to do the same. I still want to put something at the end, so I'm going to put this bead. All of my beads come from like broken bracelets. I didn't buy any beads. I didn't buy any supplies whatsoever. I just use what I have. So this is going to be the brush right here, and with this brush we're going to do the same thing. We're going to paint over it in brown. Finish mostly painting this brush, and I'm going to do the same and stick it in the sponge and wait for it to dry. I want to make it a little bit more like whimsical, something Luna Lovegood would use. It's not going to be your average brown wand. This lavender color, and I'm going to paint the whole brush. We have covered the whole brush lavender color, and what I want to do is I'm going to sprinkle some glitter on it. It's going to look a bit like this. I know it looks a bit messy, but I really like how it's messy, and maybe we'll add a little bit more glitz on the top later on. So at this point, I stopped recording. I made like 5 more brushes, but I feel like I didn't want to be too redundant on the steps, and you basically get the concept. Grab the makeup brush, put some glue on it, put beads, paint over it with acrylic paint or glitter, and then seal it with Mod Podge. So these 3 brushes have already dried. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna add this nail polish right here. It's called Chameleon. It's by Revlon. Thank you so much for watching, and try not to avada kedavra anyone with your makeup brushes. Get it? Because looks can kill? No? That was so bad. I'm so sorry. Have a lovely day.